So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. This Sunday, it's the big one and it's time for the big preview between Manchester United taking on Manchester City at Old Trafford. So if you do enjoy this one, please make sure to give it a like. If you are new to the channel as well and want to subscribe and have not done so, make sure you guys are hitting the red button in the bottom right corner of the video. And as always guys, for this one importantly, let me know your thoughts down below, your score predictions as well. Are you nervous? Are you excited? Let me know down below. But anyway guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So this Sunday, it's the first Manchester derby of the season as Manchester United is set to host Man City at Old Trafford. And what a crazy week it's been. You had the Copenhagen game, Harry Maguire stepping up to score, Andre Nana making a 92nd minute penalty save to save our Champions League season. What a hero he was on that day. What a moment that was for his season as well. But it gets even bigger on Sunday in this Manchester derby game. And I do think for Manchester United, this is one of the most important Manchester derbies in a long time. And I know what you guys might be saying, you know, we had more important games than this. It's early on in the season. But a win like this on Sunday against your local rivals, against the champions, could be absolutely massive. When you're not on good form, when you're not seeing good performances, when there's pressure on the manager to deliver and you go and win a game of this magnitude, it could change the whole direction of our season. That's how significant this game is on Sunday. So I really, really hope we can turn up, we can put in a good performance that our fans will be proud of, and we can go and win this game because it could change our season. And to be honest, we need our season to change because it's not been a good start. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. But one thing I want to mention is we're not really going into this game on bad form. And I know it's never about form. I always say that in Manchester derbies or in any derby, it's about who wants it more on the day. Whether you're home or away, it's just about who turns up on a day and who wants it more. It's every game like that. I'm not going to change for this game, but we're not going into it on bad form. Since the Brentford game, huge result from McTominay to come on and score those 2 goals to win us that game. And we're asking, can we follow that up against Burnley? We get the win. Wasn't convincing, was very sloppy, but we found a way to win. The Sheffield game, again, should have conceded a few goals in that game, but did we win the game? Yes. And a sign of a good team is when you're not playing well and you're still finding a way to win the game. That's a positive thing. So I'm taking positive since the international break. But again, it's nowhere near. We are nowhere near where we need to be. Nowhere near at the moment. And that's still a massive concern. Because if we go into the game on Sunday and we perform like we did in that Sheffield game, we perform like we did in that Copenhagen game, we are going to get battered. We really are. So we have to see a major improvement this Sunday. And players are going to have to step up. It's a Manchester derby. They know how much it means to us. They should know how much it means to them going into this game. And at the moment, with the way the season's going, they owe us something. They owe us a start to the season, really. They owe us a big win. So hopefully going into the game, they can show some heart. We can attack Man City and we can win this game. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I can tell you that now, especially with the injuries we have. I would love to go into this game with a full fit team because I do think we may see a different game if different players were available. Yeah, Luke Shaw in this game could be the difference maker. A Wan-Bissaka in this game defensively could be a difference maker. A Martinez could be a difference maker. Casemiro, we heard he might not be available for this game, could be a difference maker. So we're missing a lot of key players in this game. But now, with the form Rashford's been on, can you step up in this game, Rashford? Can you show us the Rashford of last season in this game? Because we're in need of it. So can you step up? Maguire, can you continue your good form? Maguire versus Haaland, a mismatch. A massive mismatch. But he's going to have to find a way to deal with him this Sunday. Him and Rafael Varane are going to have to be at their best. Their absolute best. And I do have a feeling Scott McTominay could start this game. And we've seen how poor he has been in the midfield. We have no control of the midfield. Against Sheffield, we had no control. Against Burnley, we had no control. Against Copenhagen, we had no control. Because the job Scott McTominay has to do, he can't execute it. He really can't. He's nowhere near the levels. Even Casemiro, when he's playing that role by himself, he even finds it hard. Because it's a difficult role. And when you're playing against a Rodri, Foden, I know De Bruyne's out, but when you're playing against those players, you have to be able to do that role to your best ability. So hopefully we'll see this Sunday, those type of guys improve on the game. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about it, guys. I'm confident going into the game. I want to see a good performance. If we lose this game 1-0, 2-1, and we've turned up and we've taken the game to Man City, and I've really seen that we tried our best to get a result, I'll be happy because we're not on a good run. We're not seeing good performances. But if we can get the win, which I really hope we can, as I've mentioned, it could change our season drastically. That's how big a game like this can be. And as I mentioned, it's one of the biggest games against Man City we've had in a long time. But the thing is, we proved we can do it. We have proved we can beat them. We shown last season going 2-1 behind, found a way to win 3-2 at the end of the game. So I'm really hoping we can see something similar to that. But we know we always turn up at Old Trafford against them. But at this moment in time, with the players on the pitch, with the injuries we have, the form we're on, the pressure the manager's under to deliver, again, it's going to be very difficult. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up getting battered in this game. I really wouldn't. But again, the performances need to improve. And it has to improve on Sunday if we want to get any sort of result. I'll take a draw. I'd love a draw. I feel like I win a draw against Man City this Sunday, considering the form we're on. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. But anyway, let's get on to my team for the game. So, guys, what's going on? Here's my team for the Manchester derby on Sunday. So I've got Andre Onana in goal. The back four sees Reguilon, Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane, and Diego Dalot. Not the back four I really wanted to go into a game against Man City. But with the injuries, it is what it is. Maguire's playing well. The whole defence recently has been playing really well. So I'm confident with these guys going into this game on Sunday. But in the midfield, McTominay alongside Amrabat. We have heard in Ten Hag's press conference, Casemiro is facing a race against time to be ready for this game. And I do think he could be a huge difference maker in a game like this on Sunday. So hopefully he can be available. But if he's not, it probably will be McTominay and Amrabat, unless Ten Hag has something up his sleeve, which he normally does in these big games. He normally likes to switch things up, do things a little different, play players in different positions. So who knows what Ten Hag will do this Sunday. But I have gone with McTominay alongside Amrabat. In the front four, he's Rashford, Bruno, Antony, and Rasmus Højlund. His first Manchester derby. And I want to see Bruno play that cam position. I don't want to see him play number 8 again. I don't want to see him on the wing. Play him in the position where you're going to get the best out of Bruno Fernandes, because we're going to need him on Sunday in that position so we can create chances and, our counter-attacks, which is most likely what we're going to do on Sunday, can be effective. So I have gone with him in that position. And again, a massive, massive game for Rashford. I said it about the team. A win like this could do massive favours for us. But a game like this for Rashford, if he turns up, scores a couple of goals, again, his confidence will skyrocket. It really will. So hopefully he has a big game. Same goes for Antony as well. But yeah, guys, that's my team. That's my team on the screen. Let me know your thoughts down below. But let's get back to the preview. So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So that's my team going into it. Let me know your thoughts down below. As I've mentioned, there's no Casemiro in this team, but we have heard from Ten Hag's press conference it is going to be a late decision regarding Casemiro's availability. So I'm really hoping he can be fit for this game, because I do think he'd be massively important to the midfield and getting something out of this game for me personally. Because if we have Eriksen or Scott McTominay alongside Amrabat in the middle, it could be a very, very long game. It could be a very long game, because Man City are going to easily win a midfield battle. That means they're going to create chances. That means they're going to score goals. And I do not want to be on the end of a pummeling. I really, really don't. I really hope we don't lose this game 4 or 5-0 or something like that. I don't think it will happen. I really don't think it will, but we cannot afford for that to happen, especially the way things are going at the moment. So we have to be compact in the midfield. As you saw what I've gone with Scott McTominay alongside Amrabat. Maybe he'll drop Bruno Fernandes to play in the 8 again and allow Mason Mount to play in cam. That could be an idea, because we're going to need as much protection in the midfield and as much quality in the midfield to stop this Man City side. So he could do that. Although he didn't play well in the 8 and it will stop our creativity, maybe Ten Hag is going to take a tight approach to this game. We don't know what he's going to do. He took a very tight approach to the Copenhagen game. And again, in the second half, he ended up changing it, bringing on Eriksen. And again, that's something he has there to do again. I think Eriksen in the second half of this game on Sunday, again, could be a game changer. I don't think Eriksen can play the full full 90. It's just not possible. He doesn't have the legs for it. And again, we've seen it so many times when he starts games. He's finished by the 60th minute. So we cannot afford to play him in this game. So what he does in the midfield is going to be very, very interesting. Because I can't see a way in the midfield, anything we do, that's going to stop Man City getting through and winning that midfield battle. So let me know what you thought. We could do a 5-back. I don't want to do it, but you might have to end up doing a 5-back because of all our injuries. Again, he probably won't feel too confident going into this game against this type of team at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But it's the same attack. It's Rashford or do I think Garnacho. In a game like this, it could be his time. You know what I mean? It could be his time, but he's not going to do it. And he may face the ban as well for that post he posted about Onana, which again is it's a sick joke, man. Like, come on. It shouldn't be talked about as much as it is. Onana knew what Garnacho meant, and again he said the post should go no further. He shouldn't face charges about it, so we'll have to wait and see what happens regarding that. But Garnacho could face a ban. But Rashford on the right, Antony, Højlund up top. Højlund's first Manchester derby. So yeah, that's what I would go with, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm just really thinking about that defence and Haaland against Maguire. It's going to be a very long day, or could be a very long day, although you don't know because Maguire's on some good form at the moment. But I will put, guys, my combined 11 on the screen now. So, guys, what's going on? Here's my combined 11 between Manchester United and Manchester City. I just want to say I'm doing it off availability. So, Casemiro, De Bruyne, players like that who are not available for selection for this game will not be included in the side. But as you can see on the screen, here's mine. So we got Ederson in goal over Andre Onana. I've not seen enough from Andre to even put him in the selection or debate between these two, so I have gone just with Ederson. Speaks for itself, really. We know how good he is. In the back four, it's the majority of Man City players. It's Gvardiol at left back, although it would be Luke Shaw, but he's not available for this one. And Gvardiol is better at regular, Malacia, etc. Even Nathan Ake I could have put in there, but I have gone with Gvardiol, who's had a really good start for Man City. Then I have gone Varane, Ruben Diaz, and Kyle Walker. Yeah, the right side speaks for itself, really. Wan-Bissaka, is he in the debate alongside Kyle Walker? I'm not too sure. I don't think he is, personally. So that's where I've gone with Kyle Walker. And I have gone with Varane over likes of John Stones, etc. Because I do think Varane has to have a space in this side. So I've gone with him, Rolls Royce. In the midfield, I've got the three of Rodri, Eriksen and Bruno. It would be De Bruyne. It speaks for itself. He would have been in there if he was available. But do I think Kovacic is better than Eriksen? No. There was a debate for Bernardo Silva, but I put him as a wing type player rather than a centre mid. I know he plays there sometimes, but I just think Eriksen is better than any of what Man City have available at the moment. Maybe a bit of a bad choice, but let me know down below. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe I've got it wrong. You'll have to let me know. But I have got Bruno Fernandes in there, obviously. So yeah, I think that's a pretty fair midfield, knowing that Man City don't have De Bruyne in there. Matheus Nunes, don't think he's on the level. So yeah, didn't really have too much of a hard decision for the midfield. But the front three, I've gone with Rashford ahead of Foden, which again is going to spark a lot of debate because Foden, or people claim Foden should be ahead of Rashford this season. But for me, I'm going overall ability on this. I do think Rashford does have better ability than Foden, but that's just my opinion. We're not seeing it this season, but we saw how good he was for us last season, so that's why I've got him involved in this one. But of course, the final two on the right are Julian Alvarez, who I speak about in my videos, saying how impressed I am with him. He's a talented player, so good. He's been so class for Man City so far this season. He's getting a lot of goals, he's getting a lot of assists, he's doing it all at the moment, so he has to have a space in there. And obviously the main man up top, Rasmus Højlund. No, it's Erling Haaland up top. I wanted to put Højlund in there, but we've not seen anything from him at the moment, have we? So it was easy to make the decision of Haaland. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys. It's a bit interesting. Maybe a few which spark debates, but that's what it's all about. It's about opinions, guys. So let me know down below. But let's get back to the preview. So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So that's my combined 11. Let me know your thoughts down below, and also in the comments let me know your combined 11 as well. I'll be really interested to see how similar mine and your guys combined 11 are, so let me know down below. But a bit about Man City. Recently in the league, Man City have been going through a bit of a rough patch. I mean, they got over the line against Brighton, but before that they lost to Wolves. I think they went 2 games where they didn't win, and that's not usual for Man City. So are we catching them at a good time? I'm not too sure they are, because they're going to want to make a statement in this game, because they've not been at their best recently. But again, for them being not at their best, maybe we can do something on Sunday. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But we know the key players they have on their side. Haaland, again, is going to cause us so many problems. One player I've been massively impressed by this season, and since he's been at Man City, is Julian Alvarez. What a player that guy is. Can create something from nothing. Again, he's getting goals as well. He's getting assists in the game. His build-up play is brilliant. His hold-up play is really good. And again, just his whole rounded game is just excellent. And he's a player which I really admire. So he's going to cause us so many problems. We know, Rodri in the midfield is going to be dominant. We know they've got a good back line as well. They've got pace on the wings. They've got everything. They've got absolutely everything. Foden as well, scoring goals recently, now back in the team. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting game on Sunday. With our injuries as well. I'm not too sure how the game is going to go. But my score prediction and my final thoughts, as I've mentioned, it's a game which could change our season. It's a game where I want to see this team go into it, show some heart, show some passion, and go toe-to-toe with Man City. That's what I hope we do. The crowd want to see that. We want to see that. We're in need of a big win to change our season. And hopefully it can be done on Sunday against Man City. So I'm going to go 2-1. It could bite me in the back of my arse. It really, really could. I've been confident many times against Man City. I've said, could we get a result? Maybe scrape a 1-0 or 2-1. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 at Old Trafford. Again, Man City, bit patchy at the moment. Not in the best bits of form. So can't we get something? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy, smash a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let me know your score predictions down below. But anyway, guys, that's me done. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.